sure hope you can't see all that. Hey. Happy Sunday morning. It is still morning here. We are doing the CicLAvia Culver City to Venice Beach. I don't know that we're gonna walk all the way to Venice Beach, but we'll do our best. And sorry, I have to stop. That will never go away. There we go. We are in Culver City. If you want to know more about Culver City, you can type !Culver in the chat, and I'll give you some trivia. You can do the same for Venice, !Venice, and the same for CicLAvia, !CicLAvia. This may not happen. I cannot seem to get a network that is not congested. Hey, that looks like it got me a little bit of a connection. It's might be a struggle today, although it doesn't look that busy yet. So we're in Washington Boulevard, Culver City, on our way to Venice. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to Venice, but we're gonna give it a call. We've never gone to Culver City on the stream before. And we may never come again. An hour, and then I'll repost it. And we can do a chat during it. Yeah. Okay, I'll try again, but I think this might be a fruitless stream. Thank you for sticking with me. I also feel like Culver City is a super modern kind of city. Got a lot of money. I think Google is here, or part of it, and Apple is here also, so it's kind of surprising that they're just not completely crazily wired. Let me see if my Wi-Fi is on. That sometimes poses a problem. Wi-Fi off. Give me another 1,000. All right, let's walk till we can't walk no more. So Culver City is home to MGM, which is now Sony Pictures. Also home to this ditch where I'm not gonna break my ankle, or trench. There's a weird clicking sound coming from the mic. Can you try restarting it? Restarting what? I'm so sorry. Sorry to say. Sorry, I turned the mic off and turned it back on again. Let me know if that does. I restarted the receiver. Hey, William. Signal is kind of, I'm not going to say it, but looks like it's coming back up. I've kind of wanted to come to Culver City, not specifically for this, but there's a lot of stuff to see. That's Sony Pictures. Used to be MGM, right? Hey, Hugo! We got more bubbles. The old-timey entrance to Culver Studios. I kind of want to cross the street here to walk through there. But this is cute and interesting too. I think that's what the issue is. So when Joe is with me, I mean, yesterday was so crazy busy where we are, it didn't work. But when Joe is with me, I can then use his phone as a hotspot for Wi-Fi. So then I have the connection, the T-Mobile connection, and then also Wi-Fi, which usually works in buffer zones. Like we've been doing that to go to Venice and minimal buffering. All right, question is, so Culver City is a super cute area. I really should get to the other side of the street, and I will try to. See that hotel over there? The Wizard of Oz munchkin stayed in there and wreaked havoc on it. Alright, thank ya. There are little sections that they kind of like stop the traffic of bikes. Maybe hopefully so people can get across the street. Yeah, I'm riding my bike right now. If I sound funny, it's because the gimbal is in my teeth. I'm holding the gimbal with my teeth. Oh my gosh, I'm glad there is a mandatory dismount zone so I can cross the street somehow. I know we're not here for this, but this place is pretty cool, actually. Whoa, I'm gonna trip on something. We'll go back to the bikes in a second. A pretty historic hotel. I think I saw this on the Grim Life or the Grim Life Collective. There are all Wizard of Oz characters in there. Pretty gorgeous. Pretty gorgeous place.
He's one of my best friends.
Bill, you'll have to check out my other channel, Ridin' with no G, Ridin' in LA. Ooh, it looks really cool down that street. We probably should walk back. Back to the CicLAvia. Oh my gosh, who's this? The Cowardly Lion? Or just a lion? Or maybe the MGM lion? This hotel is just really cool. Good.
Water and restroom.
To the dismount. Right, thank you so much.
Refill your water bottles. Water and restroom right
there. Yeah, Culver City is very expensive. It's literally, oh sorry, sidewalk cafe after sidewalk cafe. I saw an Erewhon. There's a sign from the universe to have delicious Indian food. Really, was Culver City ever inexpensive though? I don't shop at Erewhon. I've never walked into it in my life. Here's State Farm Insurance. It's the first one ever. I'm kidding, but it's probably the coolest State Farm.
What?
State Farm Diner. I don't make Erewhon money. So you hear me complain about the price of a shake, getting a shake, which is $12, and I compare it to the fact that I could get a whole gallon of ice cream for $10. The only time I would ever eat at Erewhon was if it was for the live stream. Brave Bull, maybe you can buy me the Hailey Bieber Glow Up smoothie to review. You could treat me to Erewhon. Every time I think of going, I'm gonna cross the street to the shadier side. Every time I think of running, I turn around, there's 15 bicycles that would roll over me. Fairly roll over me, actually, you know, I shouldn't be in the street. Although I kind of want to claim the bike path, just kidding. Here's the Kirk Douglas Theatre. Guys, don't forget, exclamation point, Culver, type that in the text and it'll pop up with a little trivia. I wonder if Carriopolis is riding their bike through this. Looks like it says sea salt. Oh wow, this is actually the place I could cross. Cross to the shady side. And we could look at the Kirk Douglas Theatre. But caution, terrazzo walkway may be slippery when wet. That's pretty cool. There you go. Thank you so much, Valdo. I wonder if Kirk Douglas paid for the theater or funded it. Hey, Tecate time. Hey, Lark Bark. Sorry, sometimes I just answer questions without saying hi first. Hey, She Clicks Bricks. I'm always excited when I can see the chat because it's super sunny. So we've determined this is a 6.7 mile stretch between Culver City and Venice Beach that is literally for walkers. Well, walkers are on the sidewalk as usual, but we get the whole sidewalk because the bikes are in the street. They do take a couple different kinds of e-bikes, but I think you have to be able to pedal them. And it's a really cool event. I'm gonna just if you want to check it out or read more about where we are, what we're doing, there is the QR code for this event. Let me know if you... Ah, thanks. It's really just tough to read the chat here. So again, we are now passing by the fabled gates of MGM, or used to be MGM. We never come over to Culver City, so I keep veering off the walk because there's so much interesting stuff over here. And for some reason, I was just hesitant to, I guess, to take the train over here for some reason. But here I am, and I'm probably going to do this again. Because Culver City is highly walkable. So we've seen Paramount, Sunset Gower Studios, fantastic. This is MGM. I'm just over MGM. They probably could have centered it a little bit better. I will get close. There is a rainbow. Cool. I'm gonna cross the street because this is a pretty... Right, can you imagine? That's why I need Joe as my co-pilot. To say hello when I can't see the chat. So, let me just... I don't think we ever thank Joe, so let's give Joe some fireworks. Thanks, Joe. And since we were in the shade, we could see the fireworks. So, because I don't often walk in Culver City, I really don't know a lot of the history, except, of course, that's Sony Picture Studios, formerly MGM. Maybe I'll do a little exploring so we could definitely lead a fun, hey, Myrna, a fun historical, factual walk. I'm sure that church has been in movies. It's right across the street from the studios. I'm sure these dogs have been in movies. They're right outside of the studios.
The second native song.
Oh yeah, I kind of recognize it. Zap. Thanks to Kate Time. Aloha from Hawaii to Hawaii.
And then just try to...
So it's kind of odd looking. I never realized there was just like a facade in front of the building. Hey, Stutterella. We were editing a video and your name, I think we said hello to you or agreed with you for the art night walk, and I hope your ear wasn't ticking because we were reading your name over and over again. Oh, this is a historic landmark. And it's just the studio colonnade entrance. Let's peek over the fence and watch like security grab my camera. What? You got the inside scoop today. Tell me if security comes though. Thank you, Godzilla boy. I feel like you've been here since January. A fellow Californian. Thank you for commenting. You were definitely one of my first commenters. Oh, that's really cool. Are they super Disney fan? I should have waved hi to that guy. Are they like super Disney fan or are they like obscure Disney stuff? Send me your link to my email, which I can't tell you right now because I can never remember where the dots are. It's kind of more, it's really cool to see these cars without streets. I agree, Will. It feels like Amsterdam. Just kidding. But this city was so developed for cars. It's only getting I don't know, mind around people are pedestrians and people like to ride bikes in the past 20 years. So Culver City is a great example of that. Doesn't look like this all the time, but they have lots of bike lanes and pedestrian areas, and it's really geared towards kind of walking. Hey, that's awesome. We are so glad to see ya. Where did you ride? How did you ride? How was your ride? How hot was it? You know what I found really interesting? Holland is just Amsterdam, right? Hey! And the country is the Netherlands. I think growing up, I always thought Holland meant either one. I love when people look kind of surprised that someone's filming at a public event. It's kind of cute in 2025. So we are still next to Sony Picture Studios. It's huge. Look at their gimbal. You would kind of have to stand on it and drive through the street. We're on Washington, just outside of hey BD. Oh, what's missing is Cecilia. Where is Cecilia? Happy Sunday. We're outside of Sony Picture Studios in beautiful Culver City, California. We are coming to you live from beautiful Culver City, California. Mary! Happy Sunday. I kind of wish I could ride a bike in this, but I couldn't steer. And I don't like wearing like the harness to strap on a camera. Hey, Beat Duke. So welcome. If it's your first time here, which I think usually Sundays are, we get a couple new people and our regulars hanging out. If it's your first time here though, please, a little like and subscribe, and please chat. Let us know where you are. That sounds really great. I haven't ever ridden on a motorcycle except as a passenger, which I really have control issues, so that's never good for me. But I used to ride ATVs all the time when we were teenagers. My family didn't own any, but I had a friend whose family owned them. So we are at Washington and Overland. I usually drive parallel to this street when we go to Venice, on actually Venice Boulevard, which is just the next street up or so. I don't know if I'm going to go the whole 6.7 miles, although the weather is beautiful. I bet they feel like a tool being stuck in the middle. I'm sorry for them. I hate being stuck in the intersection. I literally will wait. Hey, hack. Bonjour. Base Logic. Happy Sunday. We do this thing a couple times a year in Los Angeles called CicLAvia, and they shut down a stretch of the road. And thank you so much, Love Perp. You have been here for a very long time with us too. I'm gonna put a QR code up if you want to check it out. I'll leave that there for a couple seconds. It's an event where they close the streets down. The last one we went to was from Hollywood to Koreatown. It was a lot shorter than this one, but we do that walk all the time. So it was amazing to walk through a street that we usually walk through that's covered with cars, totally empty. Hey, Steve D! This runs till 4 today, I believe. I find myself running out of time a lot lately. Ooh, these are my least favorite things to walk under. This is actually a really cute little neighborhood to live in, albeit pretty expensive, but it's got lots of businesses. It has this beautiful complex called the Helms Bakery, which we didn't walk through, but it's a bakery from the 1930s, and they used to have trucks that drove around Los Angeles delivering fresh baked bread. Older Angelinos, just a little older than me, will remember and talk about that truck. Well, we're definitely going to do 10-12. I thought it would be kind of something important to do today because a year ago we went to it. It was probably one of our first videos actually, and it was actually not even a live stream, it was just a video that we edited. There you go. I used to work with a woman named Robin who is a little older than me, and she would talk about that Helms truck often. Robin was very cool. I grew up in New Hampshire, right? And so we had things there sometimes a lot longer than the rest of the country. It's a little backwards. But we had a milkman when I was really, really little. I still have the milk crate from the milkman. It was wooden. I'm hearing art classes. That's pretty cool. I'm hearing a lot of Egyptian Lover today, by the way. Anorexic, dyslexic. I'm sorry you're stuck at work. You can vicariously be outside with us. The bonus to you is you didn't need to put any sunscreen on. Ooh, I missed a long one, sorry. Hey, Rob C. Happy Sunday. I watched the part of the video from last night. That first band that we saw last night was pretty awesome, and the sound was okay. Joe has no sunblock inside. I wish this was a dismount area so we could walk across the street and check out these guys. But you know, the streets are for the bicyclists today, so I will honor that. Respect. I thought that guy was waving to me. He was signaling that he was going to turn. I waved. Right? It does sound good. It's actually, we're getting a little sea breeze over here, so it's hot, and then the wind comes by and kind of cools you off. I feel like someone should invent an automatic soft serve machine. Like you put a couple coins in, it drops a cone down, and then squirts the soft serve right in. Kind of like an old-fashioned coffee machine. I do imagine a world where things become more automatic. CicLAvia, happy Sunday. Glad to have you here, of course. I hope you enjoyed your Friday off. I did a lot of chores and enjoyed my Friday off. But we kind of rocked out when we could yesterday. Beautiful sunset. Echo Park. Signal issues, but you should come sooner and check it out. When is the convention? Or you don't really when around is the convention? You don't need to give your secrets away. A beautiful mosque here. I've never driven this way to Venice, or maybe once or twice. I've never really seen this. King Fahad Mosque. What kind of camera do you have? Like a app?
I'm gonna get the 16 Pro Max.
It's a Hohem M7. Hohem, whatever that means. Hohem M7.
M7.
Yeah, it's like the only one that can handle a Pro Max camera. There are cheaper ones, but I had a DJI gimbal, and it would, like within an hour, it would just start to like, because it would burn through the battery because it couldn't hold the camera up. And this is about $300 before.
How much?
About $300 before tariffs.
Really?
It's a little. I use it like 4 times a week, so I use it I use it pretty heavily. It's a little quirky, but it's more than I actually need for doing what I do. But
It's, what, if I may ask,
oh no, sure.
what purpose do you...
I just live stream throughout Los Angeles. I do 2-hour walks. Sometimes we talk about history.
It's amazing, because I'm going to France for 2 months,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking of doing the same
You
thing.
should do it.
Like for each, I'm going to go to out-of-way villages
Mm-hmm.
for each one. Let's say Buffon, or something.
Right.
Do a YouTube thing. And
Yep, this is perfect for that actually. The charging of it, I always suggest getting a battery pack. You know, I've got a couple battery packs that were $10. But yeah, this is pretty great. Walking in LA is my channel. You should check it out.
Okay.
I'm happy to share any tips with you. My email address is on there. I don't know it for some reason. I'm old. I cannot remember my 15th email address, but it's on there, and I'm happy to email you a little more information.
Right. If I may just ask one more. If
Sure.
you're busy. Is it difficult to set up a YouTube channel and put up things and put words underneath, or is there YouTube?
Not difficult at all. You really do most of that stuff from your phone.
I can do
Yep.
everything from my.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in
But
my-
also, if you have a Mac computer, they have a.
I don't have a. I prefer not to.
I do everything from my phone, pretty much.
Put the words underneath. Like
Yep.
it can be. I can put like when I'm.
YouTube will subtitle stuff for you also.
Okay, I can put this is a 16th century monastery.
Yep.
Started by.
All from your phone.
And do you put music in yours?
I don't use music unless it is from like copyright free. Like, so I do also a little videos. I always try to use music from like the 20s and 30s because you can use it and I don't have to share or get a copyright on it.
I was thinking I would go to a church or a cathedral where they have.
That's
where they have
fine.
a choir,
That's fine. Yeah,
and then.
it's picking up songs on the street that sometimes trigger the copyright. It just means that I share whatever money I make from the video with the people who wrote the song.
You don't consider yourself a First Amendment auditor?
A what?
A First Amendment auditor?
No. I don't even know what that
Oh,
means.
these are people who go with a camera in front of in a post office or a public building, and they film, and then cops come and say, hey, you're not supposed to do that, but they are legally supposed to do it, and there's an interaction, and they put it up.
I try to show people that LA is not on fire or a hellscape or terrible to live in, and that we have wonderful things to do, and so I'm definitely not that angle.
I want to get your channel.
Sure.
I'll subscribe to it right now.
Yeah.
You said Los Angeles?
It's just walking _ because that's what I could do, in _ LA.
In LA.
Yeah, click that. You're going to get missing persons. You probably have to scroll down a little bit.
Can I subscribe to it? How?
Here, may I touch your phone? I swear I don't have COVID, or I don't know what we say anymore. That's me right there. And now we're live. I'm talking to you. And then, sorry. There you are, brother. My email address is in there. Email me. I tell you what I use. Ray, nice to meet you. I'm Charlie. Have a good walk. I'm Bride. Take care. Hey, you guys. I'm glad Ray stopped me in a shady spot. Oh, still in Culver City. I have no idea what this building is. It is Love One Another Beloved Community. Maybe a community center? That, he's heading off to France and wants to make videos or do live stream. I guess I will have to ask him what he's gonna do. Hey Ozgay, I hope you are smiling today as well. I would really love to travel out of the country, but I really would also kind of like to go to the Pacific Northeast or Northwest or the Northeast for nostalgia kicks. We're gonna follow Washington Street, not get hit by bicyclists. Or even the Southwest. The Southwest is kind of cool. I somehow ended up somewhere I probably shouldn't be walking, but DGAS. I might be stuck here for 10 minutes, but we can watch the bicyclists go by. I'll get a little closer. It's almost like Frogger. We just walked by the Culver Hotel.
How many miles is that?
I thought that said television. It's television. It was really cool. There's a guy named Grim Life Collective. I think it's a channel. He does kind of spooky stuff. I think that's his shtick. Hence the Grim. And maybe that's his name. He did something on that hotel. It's kind of interesting. Woo, we're almost to Sepulveda. I might have to stop into the Cozy Inn for a cocktail. I wonder what that looks like inside. Don't look at the gas prices. Whoa. It's extra special because we get to ride under the freeway. Focused. Not that part. I could go for a pastrami sandwich. But maybe later. I feel like that would weigh me down. That's what I feel like, a big, thick pastrami and sauerkraut. Swiss cheese, of course. Some good mustard. I would need a nap after. I've gotten to the point where I really can't eat a whole burrito even. Try vegan, please. We never had anything like a pastrami sandwich for our school lunches. All right, we are at Sawtell, the 405. I think that's what we just went under. This is a freeway I avoid. Culver City did a huge cleanup a couple of years ago. I work in Culver City, and I used to have to, well, I drove, but then I had a crazy electric car where something had an issue and they had to order it, and it took like 3 months to fix. So because I'm cheap, I didn't rent a car. I thought it would be ready in like a couple weeks. I Ubered and took the bus sometimes. And I remember one week, it was crazy. Literally the whole sidewalk had people trying to survive on it. And then like the next week, nothing. Everybody's walking in the bike lane because the whole street is for the bikes. I still feel kind of weird about doing it, so I'm walking on the sidewalk. I would love a pina colada or a banana daiquiri. That guy was giving away free cold, low sugar sodas. I should have taken one. Hey, LA Unknown, we are in Culver City. CicLAvia. Guys, you can ! CicLAvia, ! Culver City, ! Venice for some fun trivia. This route is kind of lovely, to be honest with you. There's a lot of shady trees, or shady spots. Oh my gosh, I feel like we see that guy driving in his banana all the time. I bet that goes really fast, that yellow banana, whatever it's called. I just feel like I wouldn't see it driving my car. And I'm super grandma careful, or grandpa careful. Oh, look at these. Look at that cutie. I missed Cecilia's question. This is called CicLAvia. It's a event that they hold not monthly, but maybe like 8 or 10 times a year. I could be totally exaggerating. And they close down the streets and they let bikes take over. There's a little barcode. If you are not watching with your phone, you can scan it to read a little bit more about CicLAvia. Oh, Fudgy the Whale. Carvel was one of the first places to launch a franchise. I've been studying up about Fudgy the Whale and Carvel. Don't worry, it's not going to be a members video. Oh, it could be. I'm kidding. So the Greek immigrant moved to Connecticut. I can't remember. He bought a truck and turned it into an ice cream truck, and he invented the soft serve machines or something like that that actually McDonald's took over. Or McDonald's has, which isn't saying much because you know they're always broken. I don't think they use those same machines anymore. They once had a 1-800 number you could call. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Instead of a website where you could order a Fudgy the Whale. The only way I can get a Fudgy the Whale, by the way, and I'm gonna do it for members before August is over, is drive to the one Carvel location we have in the area, which is in maybe near Century City. So I don't remember this per se, but there was a Carvel in Beverly Hills, and a couple years ago, I think when Lindsay Lohan was famous for the first time, like they gave like 10 or 15 celebrities lifetime Carvel gold cards so they could get Carvel cakes whenever they wanted to. And I guess Lindsay Lohan's mother, they got their gold Carvel card blocked. But anyway, I thought about, could I order one to be shipped to me from somewhere? I just hate driving to Culver City. To Westwood. And I couldn't go get it on the bus and take it home on my lap. It would melt. But Fudgy the Whale is coming. Let me change networks for one quick second. I'm not sure what was going on at the beginning of this. We're just congested now. little network congestion, bear with.
Straight up, you on the road.
Did anybody see that pizza from Little Dynamite? It looked like thick crust, crazy pizza. I want to do that Ghirardelli stream for sure. It would have to be a weeknight. I think also it should be when Fluffy Cement Square gets landed to celebrate. I think Fluffy would approve of me having a Ghirardelli to celebrate his cement actually being placed in the forecourt at Mann's Chinese Theater. It does say that there's no one in California, but there is one if you... I don't know why it says it on their website, but there actually is a Carvel. It has a horrible Yelp review. Horrible. When we walked from Hollywood to Santa Monica, we actually walked by it.
Yeah, where's Pablo?
Deal. Hey. Does that mean you get to pick the flavor? Like the most disgusting Ghirardelli sundae combination? Like peanut butter ice cream with strawberry. Actually, it sounds kind of good. Not the peanut butter ice cream, but peanut butter and strawberry. I was trying to think of a gross ice cream combination. I don't know that that's possible. I tried to look to see if they ship also. But you're right, there is one in Santa Monica. I think Lindsay Lohan's mom ruined the one in Beverly Hills, drove it to bankruptcy. It's a members only though. I really wanted to go to Catalina this month, but I feel like that's slipping away. Joseph and I also have to go out of town the very last day of the month. Last Sunday of the month, I think. So I think I'm going to end up doing that in September. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a carrot on a stick. It might, but I have gone to the website. It doesn't show up on the website at all. So I'm gonna call before I go. I mean, I would hate to drive all the way over there for a Fudgy the Whale. The thing is, I also don't think I can have a Fudgy the Whale just sitting in my freezer for a couple days. When we had the Korean snack challenge, I can't tell you how many snacks we ate before we even did the snack challenge. I had to resupply a couple of boxes. And then we actually, when we did that, we bought a different snack, so it would be like we were tasting it for the first time. How many of those people can you name? And it's an odd combination of people. John Leguizamo, blonde girl, brown-haired woman, sorry. I think Demi Moore in the middle. And then baseball player. I'm not sure who that lady is. And Saved by the Bell dude. Oh my god, hey Jean Grey. Happy Sunday. Thank you for your support. I can't... Yay, Jean Grey, thank you guys for telling me. I'm like looking around and trying not to get hit by a bike. Woo! Let me know if you got those. I thought about... Those are for Jean. Thank you, Jean, for your support. Sorry, I got that in a... You're a firework, Jean. I'm only a sparkler. Let me just switch networks for one more second. Again, Jean, thank you so much for your support. Yeah, Joe, I can't ban, I can just delete his comments, or her comment, their comment. So, if you wouldn't mind. So I'm gonna check on my charge here and plug in. I love the record scratching. I hope you can hear it. Hey Felicia, it is CicLAvia today. You can scan that barcode and check it out if you want to. Unless you're using your phone right now, then I don't know how to get you there. www.CicLAvia.org. But they closed off 6.7 miles of Washington Boulevard, sorry, from Culver City to Venice, and it's a pure walk to the ocean. I don't know that we're going to make it to Venice, because if I walk 6.7 miles there, then I've got to walk 6.7 miles back. But we'll see. Steve D, you get a pirate for 4 months. Right, and that's probably why they have such bad reviews. And so I think I was looking for Fudgy the Whale specifically, and they would not come up. I could just get a regular ice cream cake and cut it up to look like Fudgy the Whale. I'm kidding. You know, some kind of TikTok hack. I remember, speaking of trolls, trolling is really easy to do because you can say whatever you want. You're anonymous. You can have a fake name like Troll Pirates of the USA or whatever. And you can really say whatever you want. You can't let them ruin your day, and you can't debate them. You just have to have Joe delete them. I think they're more to be pitied than censored. Ralph's does carry Carvel cakes. That's where I get my birthday cake every year. And sometimes, although Joe will never let us buy it, I've seen like a big one that has fallen on the floor. That would be like $12 instead of $40 or $30 or however much they cost. I mean, I wouldn't buy that for my birthday. That's not very celebrational, a cake that fell on the floor. It's your day. Go ride in the street. Okay. Maybe I could get a... I bet the line in Jack in the Box is crazy. I would just get a shake. So we are entering Mar Vista. I've only walked the CicLAvia. I've never ridden a bike. Welcome to beautiful Mar Vista. I know nothing about Mar Vista. It sounds magical though. I'm not coordinated enough to drive with aggressive bicyclists. And I feel like if you're a bicyclist in LA, I'm sure Carriopolis is out here somewhere, but not watching today. But you probably have to be really aggressive. Because most drivers are just do-do-do. Oh, somebody's playing the With or Without You remix by U2. I didn't know that was necessary. Can you imagine dancing to that somewhere? I'm not dissing U2. It's like 70 beats per minute. Shout out to Carriopolis. I should have made a little fun banner. They are riding, I'm sure of it. I think the truth be told is I could figure out a way to not walk back from Venice. There are so many options for buses and whatnot. Hey, Jason. We are in Culver City today. We are here for CicLAvia. You can't see it, but there's a little bicyclist in the middle there. Dun, dun, dun. There were so many bicycles on the metro. People were starting to get pissed. Also, I think it was a crazy metro ride. Very, 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 very crowded. Thank you. Hey, I want to say, if it's your first time here, welcome. Feel free to like and subscribe. No trolls, please. I'm sure there's a bus that will take me back to the metro. And this is another reason why I wish Alvez was here. I know the metro so well. I'm sure there's a stop in Mar Vista. The subway doesn't go all the way to Venice Beach, but it goes to Santa Monica. Troll free every day. People can always have an opinion, but calling people names is not welcome. Lincoln to Santa Monica. Let's see if I make it to Venice, Jason. Of course, you know me. Did I turn my watch on? No, it should turn on though. We're probably like halfway through this walk. So we're on Centinela, not to be confused with Sentinella, and Pacific. We're heading back towards Washington. Oh, actually, we're heading towards Venice. Amazing. I guess, of course, the route does twist and turn. And I heard there's a farmer's market down there. Maybe we'll see it. I'm just hoping that we can stop at Erewhon because I really need a Hailey Bieber facial smoothie. So turning onto Venice. Right, this is the way we drive to Venice. The drive is so slow usually with traffic that I have a good sense of how fast we'll be there. Hey, DT! I don't know if I said hello to you already. For our very next... Let's listen to some jams for a second. We didn't pay for the Waymo though. That was courtesy of CicLAvia's bricks. I tried to look for a reverse collab to send her like a brick set of something in Hollywood or Los Angeles to build, but I didn't see anything that wasn't Disney. I'm not gonna take a Waymo home. I only have one phone. I mean, Kind of wish we were on the rock and roll side. Thanks, Steve. I'm in almost out of Mar Vista and into Venice now. I don't know if I'm gonna walk all. I'm gonna just see where it happened. What happens? I've got plenty of charge. I have one hand in my pocket and the other hand is giving a peace sign. I feel pretty energetic right now. It would be so weird for us to be in Venice without a car. Mary! I just saw that Mary you get some fireworks. Please do like and subscribe. Fireworks. Some lightning. Confetti. Gears and hearts. Rose petals. But it's a different song now. The bass line's gotten really far from me, but it's a different song, but it does have that same bass line. Bring back the cat. What cat? I have this. Oh no, I can't use that. I don't have a cat. Hey Thor. I got that. We're heading to the beach. I gotta get rid of those. I can't see the chat. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to the beach. Mountain bike fan. It was almost 7 miles from where I started. So this is our route. Oh my gosh. So we're in the Mar Vista hub, if you will. So we are actually, I'm trying to show you where we are. I should have done that as an overlay. We're actually pretty close to the end of it, so I guess we carry on. Yes, I can zoom out.
That's what Rob said. I was like, yeah, but
I can't see the screen, but so we're in the Mar Vista hub. I don't know if we've passed Beethoven or Lincoln yet, but we are just past Centinela. So let me zoom out some more. Hey, Ruthie. It was hard to see with the glare on the screen. Brenda! Brenda Marshall, happy Sunday. Where's the house? I missed it. Oh yeah. Actually, it's probably just a condo. I don't know if I could own a condo. Mostly because I feel like you can't like make any changes that you want. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could live in a condo. Welcome to Horn. So we just passed Wade Street. I have to say the map made it look like we're really not that far away, and I do think that we're really not that far away. Give us some interesting... Hey, Mika! Give us some interesting Venice high facts, someone. I feel like Tecate has shared some with us. Hey, Ronaldo. Greece, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street got around. And there's a farmer's market up here. Venice High is kind of beautiful. It looks a lot like Hollywood. It reminds me of Hollywood High School. That same kind of architecture. I am loving all the shade trees too. Oh, I can't wait to check out the farmer's market. We'll see what they've got. Thanks, Ruthie. We try to do pretty positive live streams. Thanks for subscribing. I mean, if you're new here, you can do like Ruthie. Give us a old like, subscribe, and chat. We're pretty friendly. I always thought my high school, we had 3 buildings for my high school. One was like a 70s building, one was like a building built in the 1920s, and then one was a building from like the 40s. So 3 different types of architecture. Was kind of pretty special until I saw the high schools out here. So we are at Beethoven now. So we still need to cross Lincoln, if my memory serves me at all. Hey, Sunset Palms, happy Sunday. We are walking the CicLAvia. We're on our way to Venice Beach. Brenda, it's really, there's a lot of shade. When we went to the West Adams and also the Hollywood to Koreatown CicLAvia, there was like no shade. This is pretty pleasant. You get moments of sun, and then just when you get hot, shade. There's some well-behaved puppies. Everybody's carving up on Angel City pizza. I would honestly need a whole pizza when I get home. Okay. I just want to avoid the martial arts. I don't want to get hit with a... Sorry. Mary, thank you, and Jean, thank you so much. I'm going to thank my members right now. I do have a new overlay for our very next live stream, but we're going to have to settle for this one. I haven't updated any of the newest members yet because the newest members from today because I can't. But welcome. And thank you for your support. Right? Absolutely, Jean. Here we are, Venice High School. I'm gonna walk slowly. We've seen a lot of bicycles. I'll definitely turn back out to that, but this is just gorgeous building. It is a nice have to problem, is what I was going to say. It is a nice problem to have, actually. Uh-oh, someone just hit something over there. Must be their auditorium. Complete with ticket booths. Look. Oh, Teen Marie, RIP for sure. Teen Marie was 4 foot something, like 4'7" high. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. Just recently read that. Teen Marie, star child. There's some singers who, when they open their mouth, the sound that comes out is just powerful and effortless looking. I feel like Kinney Marie was one of those people. When you watch her sing, she's just doing it, like channeling something. Whitney Houston, too. When you watch her sing, it just seems effortless. And Madonna, no. All of a sudden, I'm getting all of these weird AI videos, which is like Madonna's first tour. I must say Madonna too much, and the algorithm is picking up on that. But I watched one of them, and it was really pretty bad. First of all, it didn't really look like her, the AI. Number two, I vaguely remember seeing clips from that concert. In fact, I watched one like right afterwards, and I just like, that's not the way she moved. And I don't know all about Madonna, I will say. We're not knocking her. Also, Karen Carpenter, to watch her sing, it just looked like there was no strain there. I also have been getting a lot of Karen Carpenter. There was a performance with her. I think it was on the Lawrence Welk show. Anyway. Oh my god, Charlie, what? Joe, I just caught up. Hey, Jetta. Joe, you can repeat your question. I know, I can't find it anymore. I'm here, Joe. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna walk all the way to Santa Monica. Jay, we went to go see Missing Persons a couple Saturdays ago in Pershing Square. No, I love it when their speakers are all synced up. Really have to tell you, I probably wouldn't walk from Venice to Santa Monica after doing this because so 12 miles and then yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna walk back to a metro. I'll just have to look up which one. Yeah, we're in a. Sorry for the buffering. I'm running a solo line today. Yesterday was the craziest buffering I've ever seen. I think Joe has more possibilities of getting super popular. Hey, Jimmy Brownett. For one second I read Jimmy Buffett because we're buffering. I could have it all. Pizza, hot dogs, coffee, and fries. What a tasty dish. There's the Queen's Market. It is the only market in Los Angeles that Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen Elizabeth, had ever been to. No, Joe doesn't have a channel. Actually, we don't talk about it. Thank you so much, Takate. I'm having a really great walk. I'm having really great battery luck right now. So my big fear for walking here, it didn't take that second phone because it's so crappy to use, was that I would have 5% battery when I got here. But I'm at 60%, the gimbal's charging. I don't feel fatigued. I feel like it's a kind of walk we prep for anyway because we do almost 5 miles every day. I don't know why I keep thinking that 6.7 miles is so terribly far. It's all A Star Is Born. Just when my channel blows up, Joe will start blowing up, and I'll be on the wane, and I'll take to drinking scotch in the afternoon. And first, I have to acclimate myself to drinking scotch. It is a beautiful day. There's the Alpha 1 Canine Academy. Maybe we should jot that number down, Joe. We've got a dog that could use Canine Academy and kisses, but mostly Canine Academy. Hey! Oh yeah, totally. I can take the Culver City bus. Is the Culver City bus free? Does anybody know? Or does it take the Metro link? Mountain Bike Mike. I'm joking now. I'm kidding. Mountain bike fan. It's alright. What I should do is just walk to the beach and just keep walking out into the ocean until I lose my signal. My sneakers are still full of sand from the other day, and I'm gonna have to wash my sneakers today. That's really weird. I'll try it. I'll look it up after. We do have a lot of really good public transportation resources in Los Angeles. It never would have occurred to me to take the Culver City bus, though, for some reason. So I think we're coming up on Lincoln. We could. If you want some trivia right now, you can hit !Venice and some Venice trivia will pop up. Or !CicLAvia and you'll get some trivia there. I just added those this morning. And also, there's still the parrots one, because I figured we'd leave the parrots up. It's crazy how much preparation this takes, mountain bike fan. But all these barriers are just full of water, so they just like drain them and then pack them up. All right, this is the last stretch of CicLAvia. Come on, didn't it work? Oh, there you go. Venice Boardwalk is the #1 tourist spot after Hollywood. Right up here, this building on the left, I always think it's a metro station, but it's not. It's the new House of Pies restaurant. I want to go to House of Pies and get 3 slices of their most famous pie and do a taste test. I was going to ask West Coast G about that. He's a House of Pies kind of guys. Wow. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, not with fireworks. But how about this? Woo! That is not me, but thank you. No, they... Oh, was that the flower shop? It is not a flower shop anymore. Right, so I feel like we should just go all the way to the beach. And then we should come back here and I can get a tattoo. My first tattoo. To celebrate. Thank you guys all for being here. There's a Conroy's Flowers in my neck of the woods too. I think it's still a flower shop, but it's not a Conroy's. Alright. I wish they made them break through the police tape every time. No, a flowers like pretty flowers, not flour for baking. I would want that to be my job, in charge of holding the yellow tape. It is such a weird modern building for House of Pies. It almost looks a little Tesla dinery. ACC. Oh, it's probably the same. Oh, I know the Lennon Sisters. Their music is still copywritten though. The House of Pies is not built yet. There's one in Los Feliz. I think that might be the original. I've only eaten there like once or twice. It's people love it though. Like it's an old LA establishment in that area, and it's kind of kitschy looking, like the sign. That one looks like the Jetsons would eat there, after going to the Tesla diner, of course. Jean Gray, thank you so much for being here today. I want to just send you some extra fireworks. Have an awesome day. We'll see you again soon. Jean Gray, everyone. Big round of applause. From my end, I can only remove a comment. I can't block a person. What's the street name, Peckaboy? Ball. I can't really read either, so if I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. Oh, what a cute puppy. I wish I could see them later so I could review them, but it's probably better that I don't. We're in Venice. Chocolate cream pie. Any other favorites? I'm more of a like fruit pie kind of guy. but I do like a banana cream. I don't like lemon meringue. I know everyone loves lemon meringue, but I don't know. I like key lime pie though. I know you like lemon meringue. I think my favorite pie is probably blueberry or cherry. And I'm really partial to like a hand pie, like a pie you can hold in your hand versus like a round pie. It's so personal that way. Oh, I also love pumpkin pie. And the thing about pumpkin pie is almost any pumpkin pie is good to me, like from the grocery store or homemade. Of course, homemade is way better, but I love any pumpkin pie. Not a fan of, actually not a fan. I never ordered a pumpkin latte. I've had a sip of one once. I kind of like my coffee a little more straight up than that. Meaning sugar and a little cream. What a fun concept for little apartment buildings. We were talking about pie. What is your favorite pie? Cutie pie. Maybe cutie pie is your favorite pie, which it should be. We had 2 people give away memberships, Jean and Mary. But welcome. We've been dying for you to join. I wish I could go on and give some away, but you can't do that. You just get them and they go to people, which is almost always great. Oh, I need a hat. Jimmy Brown it! You are one with the emojis. We really do appreciate support. We thank the members in the description of every video. So if you click on the description before the video starts or afterwards, you'll see your name there. I do an overlay in every video, and we do members videos every week. Every Tuesday, usually. Let me just take a sec. A new graphic coming on Wednesday, actually Tuesday for members. Oh, it's getting cooler and cooler. This is the old Venice fire station. Well, it's great to see Cutie Pie here. We've never seen Cutie Pie. I guess all we need to do is talk about pie 3 times and Cutie Pie appears.
No, it's straight in.
Say it. Say Cutie Pie 3 times. It's way less chaotic than Beetlejuice and way less gory than Candyman. I love these little stacked. That maybe is the kind of condo that I could live in. They look like little houses just attached. on either side. Oh, what's going on over here? So, I almost said the F word because I just tripped really hard on that sidewalk.
Juntos podemos sentir.
Oh my gosh, BD. First of all, you get special fireworks, some splats. BD, you are a legend, some hearts, and gears. And then the real fireworks. And we'll try this. Just for you. Oh, it didn't work. Thank you so much. It's kind of, it was kind of beautiful. I love the old fire station. I really love the old fire station downtown. You are always welcome here.
And I was like,
Right. We never go to Abbot Kinney part of Venice. I mean, I've gone a bunch of times, but I've never live streamed there. It's a different sort of vibe than what you get from Venice Boulevard because it's really like a shopping area, so pretty cool. All right, anorexic, dyslexic, using the emojis. Joseph, do you like recognize where we are and how far we are from Venice? I'm absolutely not melting today. I'm barely perspiring, I gotta tell you. All right. Now, Joe, we would have been doomed if we didn't know about this and tried to drive to the beach today. Maybe I could take one of these metro bikes back to the train station. It's always an option. Melrose still is a little more punkish than this over here. This is sort of, there's Abbot Kinney, right? It's a little kind of upscale shopping, but they also have some quirky shops over there. I really, right, I'm kind of bummed out that we didn't get to use that. Or the ropers. I'm gonna cross with these guys. Why not? It's crossing time. Oh, Venice has an art crawl August 21st. Maybe we could do that. So Abbot Kinney shopping district. Yeah, it's kind of like not. It's a little posh-ish now. It's definitely like when you think of the spirit of Venice, this doesn't quite feel like what I think of when I think of Venice, which is chaos and now we have Frankie's bikinis. You know it's expensive because the writing is in cursive, which most people can't read. I'm kidding. There is a place over here that I remember getting coffee, or like a convenience store with like a weird coffee shop built into half of it that seemed like it was something from Venice in like the 60s.
I say thank you.
Van Morrison did, for sure. Mountain bike fan. It's a little VW.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm just getting to like it.
Make it to the end of Abbot and make a right and you will see giant binoculars. All right, well, I'm walking to the end of Abbot. Jim Morrison also has something to do with Venice. The first time we walked Venice on a live stream, somebody was a huge fan and pointed a lot of the stuff out to us. And also asked me to like go to some of it, but the thing is, you are watching me in the past. I am live, but delayed. I actually bought glasses there before. Oh, there's a whole Ray-Ban shop. I am gonna drive over you with a dog in my lap. Cute. Abbot Kinney is a historical figure that is pretty noble. In his treatment of people. Niche. I wonder what Niche has. Matcha and water, $6. I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm just stopping for a second to give some space between us and those other people. Oh, you can't read that plaque. It's a plaque, a memorial plaque on that tree. And it said, insert name, I've forgotten it already. There will always be a part of you growing in Venice. Oh, I forgot there was a J. Crew down here. I do need some new shorts. I feel like there used to be some like weird surfy charm to this that is kind of missing from it now. And maybe I'm just at the wrong end. Also, hey Cecilia, there was no farmer's market there, by the way. We walked through where it would have been. I think it's usually there, but it wasn't there because of the CicLAvia. We are no longer on CicLAvia, by the way.
No, just friends. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That guy was trying to compliment two ladies, and he's like, "Is that your mom or your sister?" The women were both the same age.
So we like walked around and we did exactly that. I thought it.
So if you saw her grimace after they walked by, that's what that was about. Roosterfish, paint and sip. I ditched the farmer's market for this today though, but we always had that on our back burners, just really a farmer's market. It might have been Anthony Kiedis. Did he look at me funny? I don't think I'd recognize him anymore.
Like the original deal outlined like some stuff where they were just like, yeah, we were gonna.
I heard a lady talk about the weather this morning in Los Angeles, and she called it Fogust instead of August because we have the morning fog. I'd never heard anybody say Fogust before, but it kind of works. Suit supply. Oh, did you see a Pioneer Chicken? We went to Pioneer Chicken like months ago and ate there live streaming. I'd never gone to Pioneer Chicken before. It was so good. I wish I'd gotten like the fish sandwich. But it's still open, never too late. There's 2 Pioneer Chickens left. I think we've passed a couple of Thai restaurants. I haven't seen any Vietnamese or Thai spots. I haven't seen any Vietnamese restaurants. The only downside to this walk is I chose a pair of socks to wear today that have slipped down under the arch of my foot. Driving me crazy. The Yeasty Boys. Bagels, lox, schmear, and other. I did, I just fixed it. I pulled it up. I tend to only wear the little socks and... Hey! I have a couple that are great. They're the cheaper ones, but more expensive ones. Kind of like 2 for $5. More expensive. Those always suck, and the back of it falls under my foot. I can imagine. I think they're all out for that Three's Company double entendre. You almost need to... Oh, what a beautiful mural on the Westminster Avenue School. You almost need to, before you come visit, or go anywhere for that matter, type in the type of vacation that you want to make sure that you can hit those things. Because it's overwhelming sometimes going to another country or another city you've been to before. What a beautiful building. What's this? All right, Venetians. Anybody know what this Addams Family looking house is here? JOJX. It's clearly a house where probably the original owner who owned it would not let go of the property, and it just kind of sits here. Ah, you're welcome. Lee, thank you for joining. So the distance of the route was 5.7 miles or 5.7 miles. I probably will walk 10 because I've now veered off of the path and it's sort of going north towards Santa Monica. I'm actually probably going to continue walking down Abbot Kinney or walk down to the beach. I think the walk was a little longer than I had initially anticipated. Alright, so kind of straight ahead of us is the ocean, so we're going to try to head that way. So I've walked from Culver City to here. It's taken me 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think from Culver City to Venice, there's probably a more direct route, but it's probably still 2 hours. If I were staying at the Culver Hotel, the smart thing would have been to get a scooter and scoot over here. In fact, I keep thinking about if I see a metro bike, I might try to pick one up to ride back to the metro station, but honestly, I'm not that far from, sorry about that, Santa Monica. Binocs on the right, all right. The 20th Church of Christ Scientist, with a Christian Science reading room right next door. I would never operate the gimbal on the scooter. I could barely drive a scooter. A bike I could do for sure. Well, mostly. I've only ever seen them, the Hare Krishnas, at the Santa Monica Pier, and not the way they used to be. We used to see them in Boston all the time too. So Culver City to Vegas, Culver City to Venice, no wheels. Alice. You know, I'm gonna miss those binoculars again. In Boston, they would hand you stickers, and the stickers would be like, "I like your smile," and it was like a Cheshire cat. And then they would invite you to a Sunday dinner and church service or whatever. I definitely got a couple stickers. I never went to a dinner though. All the benefits of collagen now in a protein shake? Sign me up. Vital Proteins. They're not my sponsor, but ladies and gentlemen, Venice Beach. I'm gonna not walk in the sand today. I say that as I walk through the sand. I'm gonna walk. It just smells like weed and copper tone now. Maybe in Santa Monica. I'm actually going to Santa Monica and getting on the train there. That was a clapboard tenement building. You know, I kind of like the smell of patchouli, but I'm not sorry, guys. I'm walking away from the beach. We're gonna walk on Pacific a little bit. This is normally even for a regular stream. I usually have some connectivity issues there, so we'll take a different route. But we'll take a look at the beach before we go. I'm literally walking to the Santa Monica train station on 4th Street. I hate going back. I prefer to always be moving. Oh my god, ice cream, cake, and pie for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner yet. When I get home though, first thing I'm probably gonna have a sandwich. A chicken sandwich. With shredded broccoli and carrots and something else. For dinner last night we had a chicken sandwich. I bought one of those roast chickens at the grocery store for the first time in a really long time. Really delicious, really salty. But it was after the event last night, so it was 9:30, and then I thought, how long did this chicken sit here? As I was shoving it into my mouth. Thank you so much. Mr. Hand was a Martian. The grocery store roasted chicken. I don't know what they put in that, but like, you could not make that at home. And I make a pretty good roast chicken. I really don't like cooking a roast chicken though. Seeing a chicken like that is really makes me want to go vegetarian. And we also got a chocolate bar for dessert. So it was a German chocolate bar, M-I-L-C, or Milka, I think is the brand. I got one with a biscuit in the middle, and Joe got one with a strawberry kind of goo in the middle. They're really good. Hello, Chris Edwards. Welcome. I've never been a super duper fan of barbecue sauce because I just don't like stuff that gets like drips and gets under my nails, and like this is going back to when I was a little kid. Also, sometimes they have potato wedges in that same heater thing, and those potato wedges are fire, as the kids say. I don't know why I just did that. There's a really nice barbecue place that we get delivery from sometimes called Bloodso's. I can only eat barbecue at home when I can clean myself up immediately afterwards. I just drip everything everywhere. If it could be a sloppy eat, I never would eat spaghetti in public because I just know what's bound to happen. It's really weird because I always thought that Milka was Austrian for some reason. I really wanted to buy the Alpenmilch, but I could only get one candy bar. Don't be scared. Oh my god. Is that Gwyneth Paltrow? This is kind of the Venice muck rock. Hellbent, help. the kind of Venice vibe I expect. So straight ahead of us is Santa Monica. We're gonna cut back down to the beach once we hit Santa Monica, because this to our left down there, it's like a total zone where our signal always cuts out. Well, I live right up the street from, I don't live right up the street, but I live pretty close to a KFC. I could go to KFC tomorrow, but I really want to go to Popeyes. I really do want to go to Popeyes. I just can't remember if I've ever been there before. What am I waiting for? You can see the beach right down there. I've never been to Cane's either. Is Cane's the one where they have, like, they're really expanding right now? And it's like, the commercials, the guy's like, Cane's, one love, or something like that, which is chicken fingers. Yeah, I was thinking you meant Sean Penn when you kept saying Spicoli. And I mean, I would be afraid of Sean Penn if I was a photographer. During the time he dated Madonna, he was... What a lovely, lovely travel mobile. Oh my God, you didn't see the little child, but the father said to him, we're gonna go home and have a salad. And the child said back, I don't want a salad, I wanna go to In-N-Out. And then I made eye contact with the father. I remember that. Why did he have to apologize to the Mexican cartel? I really recently just heard about that. I would be even less afraid of Spicoli than Sean Penn. Sean Penn, the person, yeah. Davy Jones Liquor Market. I wish it was Davy Jones Liquor Locker. Oh my God, that's the bus for the new Partridge Family that'll be coming to Netflix this fall. Hashtag new Partridge Family. I actually don't know if Sean Penn hit a photographer. I know that, and I like Sean Penn, so I'm just being fun. I don't want to suggest that he's violent. Also, it's quite possible that I live in the same county as Sean Penn, so I got his back. Oh my God, Bonaducci. I have mentioned this like 14 times, but every once in a while, and I'm sure it happens to you, on your YouTube feed, you will be talking about something and then all of a sudden you will get those things recommended to you, like videos about it recommended. I went through a phase where we were talking about Three's Company and then all of a sudden all of my YouTube was like Three's Company reruns and Three's Company bloopers, which I didn't even know they saved bloopers in those days. And the point I was trying to make, I can't even remember. but the phone does listen. Oh yeah, so we should be careful. I must have mentioned the Partridge Family because I started getting episodes of the Partridge Family, and then I watched this one episode of the Partridge Family, which had Richard Pryor on it, and the Partridge Family were going to Detroit to play at this club. But when they got there, it wasn't the club that they were supposed to play at. The Four Tops were supposed to be there, and Richard Pryor and his brother, who were running the club, hired the Four Tops to make all of the money back that they owned to the loan shark who lent them money. It's a really convoluted story. Anyway, kind of amazing. Richard Pryor was great. I probably allow Google to do a lot of stuff, being a part of YouTube. Richard Pryor is an icon. I honestly think that if you were alive when Richard Pryor exists, you could very easily be a fan of Richard Pryor. A very gifted comedian, for sure. A great actor. He was really great in that episode of The Partridge Family. Believable. You're gonna love it. It's a very heavy-handed episode. If I could do a whole thesis on that episode, if that were this type of channel. Richard Pryor pushed the envelope. He was not just a comedian, but he was also in a ton of movies. Superman, wasn't he in Superman? And wasn't he in... There was another movie I saw that he was in. A kid's movie. ADT. Definitely check out some of our other videos and join us anytime. We're almost always bumming around Los Angeles. Yes, Richard Pryor was caught freebasing. You know, this is the second time I've been to Santa Monica this week, and they literally have mailboxes on the street. Amazing. Hey, J Fox. Or maybe we're not in Santa Monica yet. I could be wrong. I feel like there's more little shopping area over there. No, it's still Venice. No, we're in Santa Monica. Oh. I believe that's the street we walked down the other day. Main Street. Oh. I just feel compelled to walk to the train station now versus walking back to the other train station. Like after 5 miles into the CicLAvia route, I'm already closer to the Santa Monica train station than the one I started at, so might as well just continue. I really wish I turned my watch on. I've done 4 miles since I've turned my watch on. I think I have 2 more miles to go before we hit Santa Monica or less. So while we're looking at these people, why don't we look at this? Thank you, members, for your support. Thank you, Jean, Mary, Monica, BD. I said a name wrong, I'm sorry. And thank you so much for your support. I got stuff to do tomorrow, though. I'm finally going to go to the post office with the box that I've had to mail for a week. I have got to make a video tomorrow, and I have to pick up my prescription. Mary, I followed it up with Monica for a second because we're heading to Santa Monica. But Mary, thank you. I'll never get on that Ferris wheel, my friend. That would have to be like a super thanks bet of like $100. I hate heights so much, and I hate the Ferris wheel because it is a slow burn of a ride where you're just sitting there while people get on and off, swinging. Oof. Ah, Base Logic, thank you so much. Fireworks for you. That was really, 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 really sweet. We really do appreciate your support. We'll give you some hearts and gears. And let's... What? Thank you so much. I'm hoping that by December, this live stream will be completely animated. That was not me, that was Joe, actually. However, the emoji do. But we'll most likely do it on a weeknight when we eat the cake. Let me see if I can pick that cake up in my car. Maybe I should watch. I was just thinking about Clockwork Orange this morning, actually. I was just thinking about Clockwork Orange this morning. I don't know if you heard that movie. Like, all Stanley Kubrick's movies are just visual. Hang tight. Clockwork Orange, I remember also renting it from Blockbuster or Mike's Video. I missed Terrence. Hold on. You heard Terrence stamp password. No. Oh. But just visually, like, what he does is crazy, and that's why people like look back into The Shining and they're like, he did this because of this, he did this because This is a picture of the space shuttle on this sweater because he faked the moon landing. And this rug represents, I forgot what the name of the movie was, where they really went bit by bit through The Shining. Sorry, I kept wanting to say Clockwork Orange, and I refused to say the wrong movie. Through The Shining, and breaking it down by what everything meant. Oh, that's unfortunate. I went to go see Priscilla the Queen of the Desert by myself in the movie theater because I had no friends that wanted to see that movie with me. What year did that come out? Like 22. I think I might have told this story. And there was another, like, older man that tried to invite me back to his place for the weekend. I said I was working. I don't think I've been to the movies by myself since then. Not that that frightened me. Malcolm McDowell, is that the guy in Clockwork Orange? He was pretty nifty looking when he was young, I would say. We gave the doggies a bath on Friday. That's another reason why I couldn't live stream. Well, I'd already given the dogs a bath. When I give them a bath in our bathtub. And they're medium-sized dogs, so you have to bend over to wash them. And just being bent over for like 20 minutes, each dog, oh my god. I don't have any like body problems, except I do have a tendency to maybe occasionally screw up my back. And it's the worst. I feel like I've only seen most of Caligula, but Caligula was very racy for its time. It was like softcore. By American standards, especially. I swear we would wash our dog outside with a hose. So easy. But doing it in the bathtub? The thing is, I'm not trying to stay dry. I'm not trying to stay, like, soap-free. Like, I'm all in it because that's all I can do. There are a couple of dog bath places called, I think one is called You Wash Doggy. But I've never gone to any of those. Mostly because I'm too cheap. The smaller the dog, the easier the bath. I had a Chihuahua before, and you could do that in the kitchen sink. Although I never did it in the kitchen sink, I did it in the bathtub with a Chihuahua. I mean, bathe the Chihuahua in the bathtub. Let's walk down a little bit. We're kind of get some scenic views of the ocean. I think we're out of my glitchy spot now. So if you're just joining us for the very first time, we started in Culver City. We went to Venice. We are sort of walking towards Santa Monica now. We attended the CicLAvia. And now we're walking back to the train station. For that movie, or for other reasons, Malcolm McDowell is on your childhood controversial movies list. That movie was definitely controversial. Oh my god, look who's here. Clockwork Orange. Right? We should walk up here more often because there's a signal. We usually lose our signal down there somewhere, right when Venice hits Santa Monica. Hey, Bethy, thank you so much. Nice to see you. I gotta get to my fireworks. Sparkly fireworks. Thank you so much, Bethy. Really appreciate the support. Other fireworks. Okay. Awesome. These people are getting dance lessons. I loved having a Chihuahua. It was a very smart dog. And also, it was just so easy to take with you anywhere you needed to go. In your coat, in your sweater, in your backpack. And he was a tough little pup too. You know, Cecilia, I'm glad because this is a great way to end my weekend also. I didn't expect to be coming back to the beach so soon. In fact, I told Joe this morning I was not going to walk all the way here. I said, don't be crazy. I can't do that. The Casa del Mar Hotel. Somebody told me to go inside of it one time, and I'm almost tempted, but we'll peep through the door. Hiya, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. La Casa del Mar. Hiya. Yeah, it was like 58 minutes ago. I tried to go. One of my current dogs is like Terrier and Extra. And the other one is a Poodle something something. Neither one of, well, the Terrier one looks like a Terrier and a Dachshund is what he is. And he's loud. But I love his puppy energy. We're gonna go apple picking in the fall. I wonder if we could do that. There's this really weird, I think it actually burnt down, but there's this really weird place. It's about 3 hours east, probably only 40 miles. It's called, oh crap, I forgot the name of it. Oak Glen is what it's called. Not to be confused with Apple Valley. And Oak Glen is off the 5 freeway. I'm really bad with freeways. It's off the 5 freeway, but it's a scenic loop. And there's like apple barn, apple barn, apple barn. And when I say apple barn, I mean like apple orchards, places to pick apples, places to buy pumpkins. And it feels like you're in another part. It really feels like New England because it's like a climate pocket. One time I went there to get a pumpkin and went into the apple barn and got an apple hand pie, some cider to bring home. And then by the time we came out, just like 15 minutes, It was so foggy. Not on the freeway, just in that little section where we were. Hey, Leslie. So I think there was a fire in that area. Maybe last year or the year before, Mary, but I loved going out there to, you know, it's, oh my gosh, I thought that was something behind the door. I loved going out there to get a pumpkin, even though I could walk 2 blocks and get a pumpkin. Well, I wish you a great night's sleep. We will talk really soon. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see if we have a bedtime sticker. We have so many. So many I never use. Sweet dreams. Oh, actually, Merry Christmas. I thought it said sweet dreams. It's really tiny. Have a good night's sleep, Will. Thank you for being here. I will keep an eye on my alerts for your posts. Right, I'm walking till the end. You're gonna walk back to the train. I really would love to to live stream from the train. It's just really a close quarters, and some people look like they're not really in the mood to be photographed on the train. Hola! Bienvenidos. Here's what I got for you. Flowers. I keep pressing these stickers that involve finding a face, which means they're going to cover a face with things, and I don't want to be that guy. Surprise! We made it to Venice Beach. So, I am not convinced I love hot dog on a stick. I like the fact that it exists, and I like the fact that they make their people wear those uniforms and it has fresh lemonade, but I've been disappointed by my last few corn dogs. I think I need to pay a visit to Wiener Schnitzel. My mother was a pretty healthy food buyer, but one thing that we had after we got a microwave was corn dogs. So I ate a lot of corn dogs because you could cook them for yourself. I just like their outfits. And this is the first hot dog on a stick, I believe. We ate at a hot dog on a stick. That was the first time we walked to Santa Monica from the first time we walked, well, the only time we walked from to Santa Monica. He's gonna do an original next. To Santa Monica from Hollywood. That's where we ate hot dog on a stick. I think I'd honestly only ever been there once before in the Burbank Mall. I don't know, Auntie Anne's and Wetzel's Pretzels,
Let's keep going, Lisa.
are they really the same place? Because I remember going to this is a free museum, by the way, which is kind of cute. I remember going to the Santa Anita Mall, and I feel like they have both Auntie Anne's and Wetzel's Pretzels, and you can just smell that. When you get to Union Station and come up from the subway, all you can smell is Auntie Anne's pretzels. Pretty nice, actually. I did a stupid move here because I actually have to walk up the pier. Oh. Easier said than done. It's really crazy, Joe, because we had gone to this aquarium before, and I always thought it was on the pier, at the end of the pier. I'm walking to the train station now. I just figured we'd get some pier shots. Pretty crowded compared to Wednesday. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, gotta cross out of this. Hold on, you might want to turn your TV down or volume. Look at how crowded the pier is compared to Wednesday. Crazy. Oh, that's a great memory, Jason.
there's a walkway that goes down.
We bald, we already black. Hey, is it ball black? Oh, 2 balls. They black, man. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, brother, give me a second. Follow my comedian Instagram before you walk up my life like my dad and all that disrespectful stuff. Now, this guy's a good man. He got the information. It's your turn to get a taste of these jokes. Huh. All right, y'all. A lot of y'all look like y'all not broke. That's why I like 3 o'clock. Look at this black kid with blue on. He got money. His mama got money. Look at his mama doing yoga. Ain't no black woman doing yoga if they broke.
Hey, so get on the side, huh? We gotta go in that. Yeah.
Blue, I don't know what blue shakes, but blue shakes. It's still pretty busy. So we're about 2 blocks away from the 4th Street where the metro is. I want to thank you so much for joining today. We will be live streaming on Wednesday. We'll put some of that member money towards good snacks and a good walk. We'll get a members video on Tuesday, sorry. Wednesday we eat, Tuesday. I'll put out my schedule tomorrow for the week. We've got some really fun hours and 13 minutes of live streaming. I gotta go give myself a foot bath. Actually, my feet are fine. Just might have sweat a lot. You're so welcome, Mary. Thank you for your contribution and support today. BD, thank you so much also. Jean Gray, I know you're gone, but not forgotten. Base Logic, thank you for the donation. And I know somebody else made a donation. I thank you. Oh, Bethy, thank you so much. Great to see you again. Mary, Bethy, BD, Jean. Don't let me forget anybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. Also, see you all really soon. Again, most unstable connection. See you all on Tuesday. I want to shout that out one more time. Thank you, members. Thank you, newcomers, if it was here for the first time. Or maybe you're just a lurker. Wait, I can't read behind that thing. Oh. A pair of jeans for $2. I thought somebody donated $2 and I missed it. See you guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe.